Hello everybody and welcome to another TCG video. My name is Mr. Toros and today I wanted to first let you know that I went to a pre-release this last weekend over at Battle Bliss Duel Academy, which is in El Paso, Texas. It's I think on Montana Avenue if I'm not mistaken, but it was my very first pre-release that I ever went to, and it was a very cool experience. I really did enjoy it. And unfortunately, you know, I got at least one card to show you guys, but I also want to show you the deck that I built for also the rest of it too. But first, I want to go to the video that I recorded there, opening the packs in the pre-release kit. Alright, here we go. So, as you can see that I was able to open it up for the first time. Sorry about the lighting isn't the best, but I mean, hey, it could be a lot worse. And of course, now you see I got the Rotom Wash. And I'm sorry I was kind of just blasting through this because we had such a small amount of time to actually build our decks. So at this point on, I'm just going to go ahead and speed it up, so that way, and I'll slow it down when I get to the good part, because unfortunately my pulls weren't necessarily the best, but you know what? Hey, I got something, and I actually used it, so I'll go ahead and speed it up now. Here we go.
Woohoo! There we go. Cyrus. There we go. Cyrus Prism Star. And Shiinotic.
And we are back. I hope you guys enjoyed that part. And as you can see, the only good card that I did actually pull was the Cyrus Prism Star card. Now, if you all don't know, the Prism Stars are actually kind of like breaks. They're actually in the reverse hollow slot, which is kind of cool. That way, you know, and just in case if you don't get, you know, if you get the dreaded green code when you're opening up a pack, you still always have a chance for a Prism Star in this set, which is really cool. Now, this card actually had a lot of controversy behind it because if you read it, it says you can't play this card if you don't have any water or metal Pokemon in play, and your opponent chooses 2 benched Pokemon and shuffles the other and shuffles all other cards, including all cards attached to them, into their deck. So that means energies, tools, and that's basically it. I mean, even, you know, the evolutionary line, whatever they got. So I believe in Japanese it says if there's a water or metal type Pokemon in the active spot, which is a lot different than what this card says. So people don't know if there's going to be like a special rule that's attached to this card, or they're going to reprint it, or what. But either way, if they do reprint it with a new thing into it, this one actually might be coming in, you know, it'll be a little bit more than what it is currently right now. I mean, especially since nobody's really gotten the set yet. But that was a really cool card to pull. I mean, at least I got something out of it. But now to the deck that I had to build actually for the whole entire event. As you saw from my pulls, they weren't the greatest, but luckily the Rotom Wash promo and the evolutionary pack that came with it really actually helped me out. So I actually built basically the new Empoleon deck, which was kind of fun to do. Actually, I actually didn't really think it was going to be that good, but you know, it actually really did help a lot. I mean, it did really well, a lot better than I was thinking. So anyway, here's basically the deck I built. I had basically the Piplup, another Piplup, and then this one, and then no, this is Prinplup, this is Piplup. So then I got 2 Prinplup, and then the good old Empoleon with that new Total Command. And this one was actually really cool and actually helped me out a lot. This attack does 20 damage for each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. And so when people think that they're getting set up and ready to go, I would just start this off. But you know, since it's a stage 2 deck, it was really slower, so actually I was able to play this, and I actually asked the people I was playing against if it was okay for me to play it. They said yes. And so since it took me a while to build up this guy, I used him so that way it slowed them down as well, so that way they couldn't beat me in that aspect. Then I had Shaman with his Call for Family for searching two basic Pokemon from my deck and putting it on the bench. This one was a good one to start with for the active spot, as well as this one. This one was another good one that just kind of bought me time. You know, the Outrage, I never did this one because I didn't want to discard 2 cards from my deck, which seemed kind of counterproductive, but you know, the Outrage, the more damage I took, the more damage I can give back. So that was kind of neat to do as well. Also, just to put some more into the deck to kind of really help me out, was 1 Weasel and a Floatzel. And the Pokemon Fan Club, that helped me out with setting up my basics, as well as this Nest Ball. Mars, I actually threw a lot of people off with this one. I was able to discard a card from their hand in just a random card, and that one really helped me out as well, especially with making sure that they weren't able to set up how they wanted to. Then the Great Ball, and I had 2 Sophocles and another Timer Ball. So I used all those in the deck, and I went 2-1 actually with it. So the only deck I actually lost to had a Prism Star Lunala and a Dawn Wings Necrozma. So that was kind of the downer, and they were also mixing it with Garchomp as well. So I was able to fight that one off the best I could, but I was actually ahead of him in prizes, but I couldn't get enough basics on my bench to really do enough damage. So that was basically what it was, is I just couldn't do enough to really knock him out. I just had 1 prize card left, and then he just knocked out the rest of that I had. So it was sad, but I mean, hey, sometimes that's how the game is played. Sometimes the deck doesn't quite go in your favor. And then for this to be 40 cards, I played 21 energies. I know it's not ideal, but you know, and plus I wasn't going to play Gumshoes at all. I didn't really like the card. I don't like his design, so I didn't want to play him at all. So, but other than that, I mean, this was a really cool card to pick up. If they do if they reprint this card, this will be worth a lot of money. If they don't reprint it and they just leave it as it is, that's great. This will be good for water and steel type decks either way. So, which I'm planning to run now, since the more and more I actually ran with Empoleon, the more I fell in love with it. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video of my pre-release little video that I went to, and with my first pre-release, and I hope I get to go to another one again. I just had such a fun time doing it. I mean, I couldn't be more happier with the whole experience. So, I hope you guys enjoy the video again. I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you all received from the code cards in the comment section below. If you like, give it a thumbs up. If you would like, click the picture in the top right corner to watch a past video. If you'd like to keep up with any new videos that will be coming up in the future, click in the top left corner and subscribe. But with that being said, I hope you all take care, have a great day, and God bless.